Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby Woods. And today's video is going to be about finding your perfect college. So when figuring out if college is right for you, you first need to decide, how big do I want my campus to be? Are you someone who looks for a big campus and lots of friends, or someone who's wanting a smaller, more personal experience? Or even a school in the middle that has the best of both worlds? There are pros and cons to each one of these. When I was first starting my college search, I was looking for a place that was really small because I knew that that's what I needed to be able to succeed. Now, that being said, not everyone will strive under these circumstances. Some people will thrive under larger communities and more differentiation with the student body and clubs. These factors are stereotypically what you would get at a larger college. If you're looking for these things, then you should look into a lot of state colleges and not a ton of local or private universities. I think something that's really important that not a lot of people touch on is the accessibility of a lot of schools. When you're choosing where you want to spend the next few years of your life, you should really make sure that they can accommodate you. If you had an IEP in high school, you need to make sure that your college will accommodate those needs, and a lot of colleges don't make a huge life decision like enrolling if you don't know if they will accommodate you in that way. As a disabled woman with an IEP, it was really important for me in my college search to find out exactly how they will accommodate me and make sure that there was an entire department devoted to disability rights. Another thing to look into is if you're going to need aid in any kind of way, that your college can provide the help that you need. For example, I use a walker during school, and so I will need access to elevators, and knowing that there are elevators in my school is very important. Knowing that I will be getting a service dog in the next few months, I needed to make sure that my college knew how to handle this and that they'd handled it before. Making these precautions is not necessary by any means, but it really makes it easier for you as a student, especially with the transition from high school to freshman in college. You need to choose your major. Who would have thought? And I know this can seem like a really scary task, especially if you don't know what you're going to do in the future, or if you don't want to figure it out right at this moment. That's perfectly okay. There's a lot of grace in changing majors and a lot of patience with you as the student. What I do recommend you do is have a plan. Just have at least a rough sketch of how your life is going to go for the next few years. This way you can prioritize certain classes that you'll need for that area of work and that area of major that you want, so that you won't waste any time or money. Expenses! So expenses are really important. You need to know how many scholarships you're getting, if you're getting any at all, how much your family can afford to help you. So I come from a lower income household and I can't have a job. Now, the college that I finally decided on was way out of my price range, but that's because they offered a pretty hefty scholarship. But I think this is really important for you and your college journey, because no one wants to start off their adult life with a ton of debt. So this is what I want to talk about the most, and this was one of the most important factors to my college experience. I knew before anything else I wanted a college that was going to be close to my house. I get a ton of help from my family, and moving away from them right now just didn't seem like a good choice. Living in a dorm didn't seem like something I could manage at this point in time. And so living from home was my best option, and so I had to choose a school that was going to be close to my home. And I think a lot of people should consider that they already know the area and that they already know which Chinese food places they like to eat at and what gas stations have the best prices. For someone with severe social anxiety, it's really important for me that I already know all these things so that I make a good transition. Make sure your campus is beautiful. Okay, it doesn't have to be beautiful, but it has to be somewhere where you feel comfortable. From the moment I stepped on my campus for the first time, I knew it was the right place because I just felt so at home there. And you're going to be going there for the next 2 to 4 years of your life, and it's very important that you feel like you can be you and that you feel like you can take a deep breath. All of those factors should definitely go into making your college decision, but before anything else, just make sure you love the school. Make sure going there will make you feel proud of yourself and like you would love to tell people, hey, I went to this college, I graduated from here. Your college decision is just as important as your high school decision. I hope these tips helped you in some way, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below if there's any other things that you can think of that would help some other people on their college search journey.